Well, hello and welcome everyone to the SaaStock Customer Success Spotlight series. In this series, we're going to be spending time with our SaaStock partners and friends around the globe to help us get more of an understanding on their industries and the lay of the land within them. So my name is Ana Gutierrez. I am the SaaStock's head of marketing. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about the world of Crankwheel with its co-founder, Gilsi, from the land of fire and ice.
Ah, well done. Yes.
Yes.
And just to, put more meaning into this, for the last 4 or 5 days, we've been having earthquakes. So this is but we're Vikings, but we'll survive. But enough about that.
Gilsi, tell me, what's the temperature right now in Iceland?
It's about, sorry to say, it's about +5 or 6. So it's okay. A commercial thing calling us in Iceland, but it's shitty. I would like it to have -5 or 10.
Okay, fair enough. That's good. We're in the same similar one in here in London. It is fair to mention, though, that this is not the first time that you guys are partnering with us, neither being top of SaaStock list. Crankwheel was not only part of the startup program, but you guys were the winners for the startup competition of 2019. Oh, look at that, and that's the picture. That's adorable. It's really nice.
This is at our office when we won. We, of course, we got hammered. I went to our hotel and we saw a guy and said, "Hey, let's take this picture," and boom, it's at our office. So SaaStock is at our office every day.
Oh, that's really nice to hear. So tell us a little bit about the product, your experience with the competition, and most importantly, what happened after.
Okay, straight afterwards we got extremely drunk, but regarding to it has helped us a lot to open up a lot of doors, and it put us a little bit, helped us got us onto the map, and we got a lot of customers just at the event, and that helps us a lot. And it's just helped us to make the decision always to come back to SaaStock. So, but it really helped us a lot. So, and I think we've been there 3 times, and we've always come back with a sale. We measure these events because we're bootstrapped and profitable and owned just by the founders. So we've never been there to get money from investors, but we've always walked out with contracts. And that's more or less, because I work in sales, that's my measurement of success. I don't care about investors, I just care about customers. And I can tell you that all of our customers that we signed at SaaStock, they are still our customers. So boom.
Oh, wow. That's great news to hear. And for the people that doesn't know about your product, tell us a little bit, what does Crankwheel do?
Well, what we do?
Yeah.
Okay, we are a screen sharing solution. So our solution it's simple to say, but it's complicated. What we do is we try to get people from, if you're calling somebody from a phone, but not like a scheduled phone call. You have someone on the phone and you want to add a screen sharing to that phone call, you use us. We don't cover voice and video. It's like, for example, if insurance company or SaaS company calls you and you're interested, you use us to do a presentation. You don't have to move that conversation to Zoom, GoToMeeting, and all of that shit. It's just we work all the time. No download, no problem. There is a reason why we won this competition.
Yeah, it's
a simple business. We work all the time. Every time when you go on a Zoom call, GoToMeeting, join me and all of that, and it doesn't work, you said like, shit, I should use Crankwheel.
Absolutely. Okay. Gilsi, it's not a secret that since we have you guys on a stage, life has changed abruptly for all of us. And although I know you guys are not as impacted as the rest of the world with the lockdown and stuff, there is a wider impact in the SaaS industry as a result of this pandemic. Tell us how this has affected your company.
It has impacted us. The revenue has grown a lot because most of our customers are selling to e-commerce and stuff like that. So they use us to do demonstrations. But still, we've gotten a lot of more customers after the COVID shit has come. I hate COVID, but even though it's generated a lot of revenue, but still, I hate this. I want to travel. And it has impacted like I lost. It is more or less we have been working, how to say, not from our office for around 4 years. We're located in Iceland, that is in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. So we're working in all markets. We have 30% of our business in US, 30 in Europe, and the rest all around the world. So it hasn't impacted a lot, but still, it's, I wouldn't say fun, but a lot of our customers have adjusted or used us and other technologies a lot after this COVID. So what I'm excited about what will happen after this, when it's done, how people will actually do things. I think people will be booming to travel, go to events, not to go to events. So it will be a really exciting stuff. And things changing will call out for a lot of revenue. So it will be exciting. But I can promise you this. I will go on the first plane when it's open, and I will be at SaaStock and other events and get hammered and finish deals, even though I do a lot of deals over the phone. I think it will be the mixture of these two things that will actually be really exciting.
And I can wait to definitely see you in the path.
I want to add one more thing. Boom.
Okay, boom. That's incredible, really, seeing that companies like yours have grown and receive a positive impact from the situation. What are the challenges that your customers are facing that your platform, your service help them to solve?
It helped them to cut the sales cycle in half. It is more or less, we've been from day one always dealing with people who are talking to decision makers. Usually our product is not used in talking to, schedule meetings. We're trying to, go from the first call actually to a presentation. And that hasn't changed even though people have more time. Still at the end of the line, you always want to, get your service or finish the sales as soon as possible. Mm-hmm. So it has impacted with a lot more usage, even though our existing customers, we had a lot of existing customers that actually took their field agent from the field. They started using us. So the adoption of using Crankwheel is pretty simple because most salespeople know how to talk, like myself, but the only thing that they had to change was add the screen sharing to that phone call. So this has been a part of our success. Okay, boom.
Okay. Where does this boom come from? Now you have to tell me.
I once did a presentation where we bought a lot of money for. I wasn't prepared and I didn't know what to do. So I just did the baby shark dance and said boom, and let my mic fall and went to the bar and closed a lot of deals from there. So that's the, it's
that's your way to close deals.
I don't know. You never know what's going to work. So it's because I have dyslexia and a lot of other things, it's pretty difficult for me to work in that box that people are always trying to to put people into.
Okay, I noticed that you have in the stack of customers companies like Declarando, Manta, Sales Genie, Yale. Tell us which one is your favorite and why.
I would want to say the one that's paying the most. Probably because of disclaimer or something. I can't say who is it, but it's most of our we've been having customers like Yale, Manta, Declarado, and all of it for for many years. So it's a what we measure success with here at Crankwheel is like, so we are bootstrapped, still the founders own it, and we have a relationship with our customer, even though we're stuck in the middle of the land of fire and ice. So a lot of these stories have involved in finishing deals at the bar or just over the phone, and we still have a relationship with them, and we have like 1% churn. So that's my measure of success. So it's not, money is one thing, but still to able to share with your friends or people that you're working with it's always fun. And we don't have only a relationship with the C-level people. A lot of our users that are actually using it are, part of our friends, because we take customer support extremely, serious here, even though we do not try to be serious. I don't. My CEO is always serious, but that's beside the point. But this is simple. It's like if you treat people with respect, but you in customer support, the sales, they are customers for life. If your product is relevant, so sell and treat them well, and then the revenue will come. Boom.
Well, that is a really polite way to don't give me a name, but it's all right. Thank you so much.
But it is. I don't have a favorite customer, but I have favorite users. We have users that are using Crankwheel like 150 times plus a month. Wow. They do cold calling, because I used to work as an insurance hospital. So they do cold calling, and then they start, hey, you're interested? Send an SMS and start screen sharing in the first call. And we have customers, individuals, I'm not going to say the company, they're actually doing this more than 150 times a month. It's insane. It's like 7 times a month. In sales, this is called a week. Salesforce will probably say, shit, we need to do something. We need to stop this. We need to make it a little bit more complicated. So that's my favorite customers. Those who are using it heavily. I absolutely love them. Let's call them James and George.
Okay, I like it.
James and George. Nobody can
Gilles, thank you so much for your time. It has been a real pleasure.
I want to talk more. Don't cut me off.
It has been really good. And
are you leaving me?
Much.
No, I'm
no,
not
you're not done.
I'm just kidding with you, Anna.
Thank you. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to see you in our next in-person event, and I can't wait to see how you behave after a couple of beers and how many jokes are in there.
Why only couple? Why not? I think when the freedom comes, all of the people who are listening to this will go all in. I can promise you this.
Boom.
Boom. You're learning, Anna.
Thank you so much.